Chief Adewale sat by the window of a modest one-bedroom flat in Agege, staring into the dusty street below. The man who once owned half of Lagos now lived among rusted rooftops and restless neighbors. His agbada was faded, his shoes worn, and his silence louder than the city's chaos. Just 3 months ago, he was celebrated, a billionaire, a philanthropist, a father of three. But something had shifted, not in his bank account, but in his heart. He had begun to suspect that the love surrounding him was bought, not earned, that his family's smiles were stitched with greed. So he made a decision, one that would change everything. He called his lawyer, sold off his mansion in Ikoyi, liquidated his visible assets, and vanished from the social scene. No press release, no farewell party, just silence. He told his family he had lost everything, that a failed investment had wiped out his fortune, that they would need to adjust. Madame Ronke, his wife of 25 years, didn't even blink. She packed her designer bags, called her sister in Abuja, and left that same evening. I didn't sign up for poverty, she said, slamming the door behind her. His sons, Tunde and Kunle, were no better. Tunde laughed. So what now, Baba? You want me to start hustling because you messed up? Kunle didn't even come home. He moved in with a friend and blocked his father's number. Only one person remained, Ifeoma, his youngest child, quiet, observant, the one who never asked for anything, yet always gave everything. She didn't cry, she didn't complain. She simply moved into the flat with him, bringing a small suitcase and a Bible. Days turned into weeks. The fridge was often empty, the electricity cut off more than it stayed on. Chief Adewale watched as Ifeoma left each evening, returning just before dawn. He asked her once, "Where do you go, my daughter?" She smiled faintly. "I work at Mama Bisi's bakery. Night shift. It's not much, but it helps." He wanted to cry, but he didn't. Not yet. One morning he found a small envelope under his pillow. Inside was a receipt. Ifeoma had sold her gold necklace, the one her mother gave her on her 18th birthday. He clutched it in his hand, his heart breaking. She had said nothing, no drama, no complaints, just quiet sacrifice. One evening, he overheard her praying, "Lord, I know you see us. I know you haven't forgotten my father. Give him strength. And if this is our season of testing, help us pass." That night, Chief Adewale wept, not because he was poor, but because he had found something richer than gold. 3 months passed. He called the family together. Madame Ronke arrived in a new car, sunglasses perched on her nose. Tunde and Kunle came reluctantly, expecting another lecture. They sat in the small living room, confused by the call. Chief Adewale stood before them, dressed in a crisp white kaftan. "I have something to tell you," he said. "I was never broke." Silence. "I wanted to see who loved me without the money. Who would stand by me when I had nothing to offer but myself." Ronke scoffed. "So this was a game?" "No," he said. "It was a revelation." He turned to Ifeoma. She sold her jewelry, worked nights, prayed for me, never once asked for anything. He handed her a folder. Inside was the deed to his company, his estate, his legacy. "Ifeoma, you are the true heir. Not because you are the youngest, but because you are the richest in heart." Tunde stood up. "This is madness." "No," Chief Adewale replied. "This is justice." Ronke stormed out. Kunle followed, but Ifeoma sat still, tears streaming down her face. "I didn't do it for this," she whispered. "I know," her father said. "That's why you deserve it." The story of Chief Adewale spread quietly through Lagos, not as gossip, but as a lesson that true wealth isn't measured in naira or property. It's found in loyalty, in sacrifice, in the quiet love that asks for nothing but gives everything. And if this story touched you, even just a little, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We tell tales that speak to the soul, stories that remind us who we are and who we're meant to be. Until next time, stay true, stay kind, and never forget the richest hearts are often found in the humblest places.